J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Happy Friday. Sorry for the delay. I had some technical difficulties. I couldn't get logged into my Apple ID, and it was kind of hard remembering what the password is. Y'all know how it go, but I got it settled, and so now I can bring you the news of the week, as well as talk about some other stories and things going on and some things on Instagram and stuff like that. So, I'm glad to have it all settled. I hope everybody had a good week this far. And we all made it through another week. It's been a lot going on. It's been a pretty hot summer where I am. I know I got some people out in California that say it's been pretty much in the 70s all summer, and it hasn't really gotten too hot like it normally does. Maybe a day or two in the 80s, but nothing like normal. So I don't know. I guess it's different because it's been a damn near 100 a couple times where I'm at, and in the 90s a whole lot. So it's definitely been super hot here. Nevertheless, I hope everybody is having a good time this summer. Hold on, of course, somebody got to start sending stuff all the damn time. They don't never pay attention to when I'm busy, even though I've told them a million times. I don't understand sometimes what people do and why they do it. Anyway, so I hope everybody been having a good summer overall. All right, so a lot's been happening this week. We lost a Hollywood legend as well that I'm gonna get to, and we're gonna cover some funny Instagram stories. Dame Kennedy said Georgia been the low 72, high in the 90s. Okay. I don't know if that's typical for you guys. Is that typical for you? Damian Kenny was also first in the building with the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. If we get 25 up in here, then I will do a Cash App giveaway. So don't forget to put hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS in the comments so that you can get entered in to win some of this money. All right. Appreciate you for coming through. Kendall, hey, what's up, Kendall? I appreciate your support. Kelly, they got you first this time. You wasn't first today. I appreciate your support. We may have Kelly joining us a little later to talk about some of the stories. I definitely appreciate everyone that has been on board for Kelly and I's show on Tuesdays. It's been a lot of fun. I'm glad people have been gravitating towards it and enjoy the show. And so I appreciate that. And I'm happy to know that people, really enjoy it. So thank you for that. All right. Now, as far as the Hollywood legend that we lost today, that a lot of people may not know about, is James Caan. Yes, legendary actor James Caan. Some of you may know him as Sonny from The Godfather. He's played in a lot of other movies, Brian's Song, with Billy D. Williams and many others. James Caan, he was in Misery, got his knees knocked off, got them ankles broke, has passed away today at the age of 83. Well, he passed away on the 6th, I think. So that was a couple days ago. So, yep, Jimmy Caan. Say Hollywood is mourning the loss of one of his greatest. James Caan, remembered today as one of the best actors of his generation. He was a good actor. He was also in the Adam Sandler movie as that priest that he was fighting. And That's My Boy. Teammates and friends to the end is what Billy D. Williams tweeted. Who loves you, baby? Colt 45. They were in the TV movie, 1971 TV movie, Brian's Song. And it said Josh Duhamel, who was with James Caan in 03 to 08 in the series Las Vegas, posted an Instagram story in which he said, "I just want to take a minute to remember Jimmy Caan, one of the kindest, coolest, funniest people I've ever met, one of my mentors, and you'll be missed, Jimmy Caan. I love you." Michael Mann, who directed Caan in the 81 film Thief, wrote on Instagram, "I loved him and I loved working with him. He reached into the core of his being during difficult personal times to be the rebellious, half-wild child institutionalized outside of Frank in my first film, Thief. Frank is half Frank, half Jimmy. The character and the man, like his Sonny and the Godfather, were made for each other. Unique. What a loss." So Barbara Streisand, who co-starred with him in 1975's Funny Lady, wrote, "I'm sorry to hear about Jimmy. He was so talented." Misery director Rob Reiner said, "I was so saddened to hear about Jimmy leaving us. I loved working with him. Besides being a talented, instinctive actor, he was the only Jew I knew who could rope a calf with the best of them. Sending my love to his family." And you guys let me know, what were some of your most memorable and favorite movies that Jimmy Caan was in? James Caan was a great actor, and I enjoyed a lot of his movies. The Godfather, of course, is a classic. Misery, oh man. And That's My Boy. I even like That's My Boy. He was funny in that. It says James Gunn tweeted his favorite Caan movies, the Godfather films at the very top, and actor John Lovitz recalled a particular kindness Caan once showed him when the star agreed to a cameo in a TV special and brought along a special guest as well. So that's definitely look at James Caan. He was young with Barbara Streisand. That's Jimmy Caan and Billy D. Williams at the gym. That don't look too long ago. Teammates and friends till the end. R.I.P. Jimmy. Yeah. Adam Sandler. He was in That's My Boy. He said, "I always wanted to be like him. So happy I got to know him. Never, ever stopped laughing when I was around that man. His movies were best of the best. We all will miss him terribly. Thinking of his family, sending my love." You know, Carrie Elways, rest in power, Jimmy. Our condolences to Scotty and his family. Yeah, man. So, I mean, it's all, we live and we die. The best thing we could do is leave an impact that others can feel and respect, and positive impact. Some people leave impact that is kind of murky. You don't know if it's positive or negative. And if you want to be able to leave a positive impact, you don't want to be in those type of situations. Now, he wasn't a saint. I'm not going to say that, but I think that he squared away a lot of his wrongdoings when he was younger, and well, a little older rather, but still. And I think that he made amends for some of the things that he did make mistakes with when he was younger. So, rest in power, Jimmy Caan. And if anybody does have things that they may have did wrong in their life, you never know what may happen, and you may be best to try to apologize for them, because you never know what may happen in life. So best thing you can do is try not to make too many mistakes, but then you wouldn't be human, right? Because we all make mistakes. Got my little Irish coffee. Some of the good stuff. All right. Now, I want to know what you all think about Brittany Griner and her situation in Russia. For those who don't know, Brittany Griner is a pro basketball player. She like 6'8". She's huge. She's one of the biggest players in the WNBA. She's a star player in the WNBA, a champion, all-star, Olympian, all of that. She got arrested in Russia for having less than 1 gram of hashish oil in a vape cartridge. And they're kind of using her as a political prisoner. At first, everyone was kind of keeping it quiet. They didn't want to make her seem more valuable than she really is, hoping Russia would not keep her too long for things. And it seemed that didn't work. And now she's even wrote that she fears she may be here the rest of her life. Now, according to some Russian laws, it could be punishable up to 30 years for what she had, which is insane. Insane. 30 years for less than 1 gram. Like a fingernail weighs a gram, your thumbnail or something, like less than a gram. So she says she did not mean to break Russian drug laws. That's why you have to be careful, and that go for everyone. When you travel to other countries, man, you don't know what you may end up in. Like, she got a lot of tats. She gonna end up having knuckle tats, breaking bricks in the gulag or something, man. You gotta be careful out here in this world, man. You go into another country and Caribbean even and stuff, man, you don't know what you may end up in. So you gotta be careful. It ain't like America where you got rights. Rights are not real. A lot of people don't understand that, but that's something that people made up. You know, people made up rights, and every country didn't decide to make them up the same. Every country don't have rights the same. And, you know, the rights in America, it's a reason why people keep still trying to come to America despite all the stuff that's going on. Because you got a lot more rights and opportunity here than anywhere else in the world. And Big Ron, you are right. You need to know other countries' laws. A gram in the United States, they would have laughed and threw it out, or would have told you have a great day. Especially if you was in a state like California, Illinois, a lot of states, New York, where it's illegal or medicinal or whatever the case. You go to Russia, they giving you 30 years. All right, I got the lovely and extremely talented Kelly Lee.
Hey, Chad. Happy Friday.
Hey, glad to have you.
Red Kelly Day. Red Kelly. It could be 10.
Right. It ain't too bad. You all right. It ain't too red. Are you familiar with what's going on with Brittany Griner?
Yes, and I believe what Don Ron said was very accurate, that you need to know the laws of the land, because as you said, not everywhere has the same amount of freedom as America. Hey, Savannah. Hey, Gina. So you should know. Say, for example, in the Caribbean, right? Sometimes it's not really enforced. However, you can't wear camouflage as a regular outfit.
What?
It's illegal in a lot of Caribbean islands because that's our National Guard. So you can't be confused by any chance by wearing camouflage. I think it's a little more laxed now than it used to be. But yeah, you can get arrested for wearing camouflage. It's actually in the laws of the land. Wow. Oh, look, if you go to Dubai, right, you can't have a vibrator in your suitcase. If they catch it at the airport, you're going to jail.
Wow.
So, or alcohol.
You get your buzz on.
No buzz-ons in Dubai, right? So you need to know the laws of the land. It's a simple Google search. And as a professional, I think her team should have advised her if they knew that she had certain habits, or they need to equip you with the laws of the land, especially if you are indulging into international travel, you know, because they're just different. And of course, our skin color don't make it any better.
That's true. That's the double whammy.
Right.
And it's really upsetting in a way that she got to go over there to make money. Like to get $1 million a year, she got to play in Russia because the max salary in the WNBA is $250,000.
Wow.
Yeah, so the most she can make being one of the greatest basketball players on the planet, female, is $250,000 in the US, but she could go to Russia and make $1 million. And
Jeez.
yeah.
But didn't they just extend her sentence? I think I was hearing something about it that they recently extended her sentence again to the end of the year in order to have some pending results.
They did just have this right here where she came and she basically admitted to what was going on and tried to own responsibility, and they kind of like pushed the trial back some more, so it's like got extended some. But
and right now, you know, we beefing with them, so they're gonna find any little thing to get at us. You know what I mean? Like I agree with Ron yet again by saying once she knows about international travel, she should know, and she should know they beefing with us hard body right now. So any little thing you could get an American on, especially Black American, they're gonna do it.
Yeah, she a political pawn. But see, what she didn't realize is that they were about to go to war with Ukraine. So maybe she been playing there for summers, for years, and was bringing that and never got nobody mess with her.
And
but now because of that, they went to war with Ukraine a week later.
Right.
So now they using her as a political pawn because once they went to war with Ukraine, you know, the U.S. was against that and speaking down. So now they kind of using her as a political pawn to try to maybe get the U.S. not to start talking too much, or, you know, do a lot of other things. Who knows?
Right. Yes, I did see what Gina said, that they did extend it to the end of the year for them to, I guess, make some sort of decision, not even to let her go, I believe it. I mean, this story is really sad. Like you said, the weight of a nail.
Yeah,
but
that's crazy.
You know, it's really sad, but I do think she's a pawn in the game right now. But you should know better. You're a professional. And in addition, you know, wow.
Yes, they have been trying to do hostage swaps.
Dang.
Yeah, because we have a hostage of theirs, and then that might be the only way that they may get her free. And the U.S. actually just did a hostage swap to get this one guy free that was there for about a year or so.
So she could be a negotiation tactic.
Yeah.
Wow. It's sad that she has to be a pawn. And I really do believe that she is a political pawn because, I mean, she's working over there, no? She's working over there. So it's not like, is she just going to play ball in the street?
Right. If I was the ladies of the WNBA, I would say let's all boycott working in Russia. I know they want that money and different things, but
whenever you got to think about how people support their family, the boycotts become a little bit different. You know, we don't got that thick blood like we used to.
But that's when you become a sellout. Because you're literally doing it for money, something you know you shouldn't be doing.
But at this point, remember, at this point, Jay, we beefing. So therefore, they stopping a lot of stuff that we have over there, vice versa. So it'll get caught up into something really awful. Be like, all right, fine, we don't want y'all here no more. Go make your quarter mil over there. See how you like it.
They like all of them don't play in Russia. It's other, you know, countries and stuff. I mean, you know,
I know they play Mexico too.
Yeah, I don't know how much money each one pays, but it's just more popular in other countries. You know, it's all about popularity and things. So,
right.
But you know, they could play in other leagues, but again, I don't know. It's easier for me to say that without knowing all the information. So, I will say I don't know all the information, but
Mm.
if I had to take if I went from 1 million to 700,000, but you know, screw them, then I would
I
do
would
that.
do it.
Yeah, I would too. I
But a
would.
lot of people don't believe in equal rights and justice anymore, Jay. So you know what I mean? I don't know. They wilding out.
Yeah. So I don't know. I hope that she is able to get out of there. But who knows, man? Who knows?
I know. It's sad. It's very, very sad to be caught up into that bangarang.
Definitely. I almost got in trouble in another country at one time, and I was scared as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I already knew that I wouldn't have had no rights and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and I was just really worried. I'm glad it didn't become much of nothing.
I'm glad too.
Yeah, me too, because I'm like, what am I gonna do? This is gonna be a bad situation, and
You gonna
it
tell
ain't
us
the
what you did
same
in
as
Discord,
America,
Jay?
huh?
You gonna tell us what you did in Discord later?
That's a Discord story.
All right. I can't wait.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I was worried, and I was younger too, so you know, we all complain a lot about America and things, but America, it's a lot of
A
benefits.
lot of, yeah, a lot of freedom.
Definitely. All right, I got another story right here. Where did I put it? All right, Elon Musk, old Muskie, he said he gonna back away from the Twitter deal, and Twitter is talking about they gonna sue.
Absolutely, why not?
Okay. Did you want him to buy Twitter, or you didn't care, or what?
Um, at his level, I don't know. I'm kind of impartial. I agree. I'm impartial. However, um, for the big spiel and this big deal and all of the promotional hype, and then you want to back out, yes, sue him. Or you got to get some money from it because it was a big, big, big promotional hype.
Right.
Is he backing out because people are saying he was going to pay so much money and so many people are starving in the world? All of this going
No,
on. He got a lot of backlash for that because he's like, what are you doing?
no, he backing out because he's saying they got a lot of spam and fake accounts,
Okay, I see.
and it's not as really as many people using it as they claim, and the interactions aren't real. But you
So
the one that wanted to buy it.
exactly, and on his level, what's his team doing? That research. This is bullshit. Then sorry, Jay.
Yeah.
It is
And then when
because
he
his
came
team
out,
should have did all this sifting out from before this stuff even went public. That don't make no sense, Jay.
yeah, because he already owned a lot of stock in there. So
They're
I mean,
hitting us with the Jedi. They're hitting us with
I
the Jedi.
didn't really want him to buy Twitter at all, to be honest with you. I think he would have messed it up.
Okay.
And not that I'm a big Twitter user, but I don't think he had the right temperament. He wanted to make it private and then kind of do whatever he want, allow people to say all kind of stuff because he believes in free speech. So to the point where it don't matter what you say. So it would have turned more ugly, had more racism, more craziness, more conspiracy theories. I don't know what people may think or not, but he was gonna bring Trump back and all kind of stuff. So
I didn't know all of that, Jay. I didn't know all of that. I wasn't on top of the story.
and then he just came out and said he's a Republican and supports what they are about, which you free to support whatever you want. But I'm not surprised. I mean, what would the richest man? Well, would he be support? He would probably be supporting the party that's protecting his money and then don't want any taxes and corporate taxes and oversight on what he does. So
Exactly.
you know, that wasn't really surprising to me that he came out and said. I would have been more surprised if he said he wasn't. But you know, of course he is, which isn't a surprise at all. To me. So we'll see what happens with that. Look at Elon Musk right here. He done had something with his hair since then. Because look at that. He was going bald right here.
Yeah, you know what that is, Jay. Man weave.
I know, right? But he created PayPal and sold PayPal to eBay, and that's how he started with his big money.
Okay.
And going from there. Um, so it says the agreement. See, it says at a minimum, Elon Musk could be on the hook for a $1 billion breakup fee based on the terms of his April 25th acquisition agreement with Twitter. But the deal gives him only limited leeway to walk away and pay only that amount. And it isn't clear that his complaints about Twitter's account data qualify. The agreement gives Twitter the right to try to force him to follow through on the acquisition if he seeks to cancel it for other reasons. So they say it's been in question since May 13th. So we'll see what happens. $1 billion breakup fee sounds like a lot to us, but to him,
That's good money for him.
that ain't nothing. Yeah, that ain't nothing. He's like $1 billion to walk away. Fine, it's better than paying $44 billion and being stuck with it. So,
right.
yeah.
Even though I do think I think this is the Jedi, because you know what? How would his team not have delivered all the analytics and statistics of Twitter for them to not have that assessment made prior to, going through with the deal, making it public, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So something's not sounding all the way right here.
Right. I'm looking at his hair too, man. This hair. I never saw this picture. He was balding right here. You can see the whole male pattern baldness right here and right here. And it's thin right here in the middle.
Jay, you saying right here is all over there. Okay, it's all over there.
Right, compared to this guy who got a full hairline and his stuff is like receding. He look older right here than he do 30 years later.
Oh gosh.
And look at that. Wow. He didn't win and got a man weave. Busted.
He sure did get a man weave.
Yeah, that transplant, boy. Straight up. You know, musky. All right. Now, moving on. Target was getting a lot of heat for this couch.
Oh, boy.
Well, it wasn't a lot of bad heat, but good heat. But it's a couch called the Sex Couch.
Oh, at Target?
They got a version of the Nugget Sex Couch that everyone went nuts over. Oh. Nugget After Dark. It says, if you know what that means, this could be for you. I'm not too familiar with
what it means either, Jay. I don't know about the Nuggets After Dark.
Right.
Let's see the couch.
If you got young children, or even if you are friends with someone who has young children, the odds are you've heard of the Nugget After Dark. The Nugget couch with the movable cushion parts is a kid toy sensation, allowing little ones to climb, roll, and play safely. It's beloved by parents and kids alike, but it's on the pricier side at $249, with most colors selling out instantly. And there's even a pretty lucrative reselling business for those nuggets. Resell my nuggets. You want some nuggets, babe? What's up? Right. It says that is translated into a Facebook groups that admits that is full of adults dedicated to discussing the many uses of the nugget. Some of them called Nuggets After Dark, and they focus on more of the adult uses of the nugget. In other words, the nugget kind of looks like a sex couch, and apparently some parents use it that way long after their children have gone to sleep. Kids come back with wet spots all in the couch. Mommy, it's sticky. Oh, baby, that's all right. I just spilled a little, little bit of your glue.
Just a little bit of the plain glue. Let's see the couch, Jay. Let me see it.
All right. We go to the couch. That's it. And they going crazy for this.
What's inside of it? Like what? Like what
A
you?
vibrator.
That can't be it. It can't be it.
No, it ain't no vibrator. It say no matter what you want to use, they modular. So I guess you can get a bunch and put them together or something. You have to admit this floral print and the second option below are pretty darn cute. You think that's pretty darn cute?
No, Jay. I don't know what on earth that is. I wouldn't even bring it in my crib.
No, for $249 for
Like,
that.
what does it do? What does it do? They said it stores compartments or like. So what you do? Wait.
I don't know. They say the
You
best
lean
part.
over it? You what you do?
Yeah, it say it got removable covers. And the one thing customers seem to love is that it has the removable washable covers. One happy customer wrote, "No, this isn't a nugget. You can see from the photos that it's smaller, but it is a great dupe. Got this for our 9-month-old to grow with, and I love it. He doesn't care so much about it yet. But the fact
Let's check out the nugget in Discord. Let's check out what it's really about in Discord, Jay, because this is confusing me. How is it known as the sex couch? Like, do you lean over it? Do you like what you do with it?
No, it's on the floor in this picture. It looks so little. It look like you lean on it, you gonna crush it.
Right? What it do?
Why would people need this thing for $250 to have sex on?
I just don't get it. I'm not understanding.
You think this next print looks cute?
I mean, it looks way better than the other one, but it's hey.
Let's say my 4-year-old loves laying on it and taking the cushions apart. Well, why would you want to smash on it?
That's the point. Of that part, I'm not getting that part.
This is the one in solid color.
It looks normal here, unless it folds out into a bed and it could just easily come back together, so you can pop.
Gina just sent me some pictures of how they can modulate it.
Hey, bring it on. Thank you, Gina. Let's see, Jay.
So I guess people like to bend it all up in different things. So let's see. Hold on. You can see this picture right here.
Got it.
Now I can bend you up in different positions, but these little pillows ain't gonna hold.
Well, I don't know, Jay. Maybe, but I get the picture now.
The first one was all you needed, huh? Oh,
that's all I need. Yep, that's all I need. Yep, I got it.
Had that thing sitting up in the air, huh?
I got it now.
Right.
Okay. All right, Nugget. I feel you.
That made it all the better, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So when do they go on sale?
Oh. Yes.
Nugget couch. Yeah.
So does anyone in the chat have a nugget?
I know, right? Anybody had a nugget?
Let us know if you had a nugget.
If you love that nugget. That nugget love.
Nugget love. Mm-hmm.
I know, right? All right. Now this right here is a crazy story.
Okay.
Kira, I'm with you. It didn't look sturdy to me either.
You can make it work. Sometimes you be drawing for cushions and comfort and stuff. If this got the compartments and the angulars, then you can make it happen. I got it. Right? I got it from the first picture, Jay. Thanks, Gina.
All right, this family said they're going through a wrenching decision to sell a 14-year-old girl into marriage. It hurts, but we are afraid.
What?
That's her.
In Sudan?
Yeah. They had to sell this girl. She don't look 14, but what? They said she looked like Chris Rock. But anyway, not trying to be funny about this.
Really, Jay? How you gonna say that and say not trying to be funny?
I mean, that's what made me think of in CB4. But anyway, it says there hasn't been much to sing about for months. I shouldn't have said that joke because now I'm trying to be serious. But it says that she had to wear this dress and an ill-fitting wig, and is now being treated like royalty. But because she getting married to save her community from starvation.
Oh,
That is crazy. At 14 years old, it says 2 months ago, she had a future outside a small village in South Sudan. She was in school where she received not only education, but a meal every day. But the cost
one
of
meal?
food and I know, right? And that was a lot. The cost of food and fuel has skyrocketed, thanks in large part to the war in Ukraine. That brought the
Mm-mm.
school food program to an abrupt halt. It says that the Ukraine war is starving kids 3,000 miles away. A lot of
That's
people don't know
crazy.
all these details.
Right, right. How it's impacting the rest of the world, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It says that millions of people on the brink of starvation and drought and flood racked South Sudan. Their meals were supported by the United Nations World Food Program.
Mm.
And it said the World Food Program's acting country director told CBS News they had to suspend aid to nearly 2 million people in South Sudan recently because the war is pushing costs up while also sapping donations.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's kind of messed up.
It's
And
very sad.
yeah, it says that many people in her village have been surviving by eating water lilies, but at least the kids were being fed at school. When the cash-strapped World Food Program had to suspend that program, it left parents like hers to choose between food or an education for their children. And when her father negotiated with the prospective groom's family over the value of his daughter's hand in marriage, the village women waited for news, and she herself sat looking tired, seemingly resigned to her fate. She said, I know I'm young, but the food's been taken away, and I want my family to survive on the
Oh,
dowry they will
oh,
get.
wow, that's even sadder, Jay, that she's,
Yeah,
she's basically taken that responsibility on her shoulder.
yeah,
At 15,
14, yeah.
geez, this is no good at all. No good at all.
And this father said he laid a row of sticks down in front of the head of the other family, each stick representing a cow. He wanted 100 cows in exchange for his daughter.
Wow.
He said, it hurts, admitted the father. The cows we are getting are hardly worth it, but we are afraid we don't have anything to eat. 100 cows. How they gonna feed the cows?
I'm so speechless right now, Jay. Well, I guess the grass, they
Look
graze.
what grass. Where you see
Not
grass?
in there, not in that circle outside.
Yeah, I know, right?
And
Damn, man,
look
this
at
is.
the dog.
I was just
Yeah,
about to say the dog, like,
the
shh.
dog is tired. He just like forget
Yeah,
it.
damn, man. So as hard as we be talking about this country and stuff.
And inflation and stuff. Now we, look at what the other side is going through.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow,
They
that's sad.
said after several hours, a deal was struck. Cowbells rang out, and there was dancing and singing. But times are tough, and the family agreed to marry her off for just 60 poorly fed cattle. So the
Jeez.
damn cows, they only got 60 of them, and the cows was poorly fed
Poorly
and damn
fed.
near hungry they damn self.
Jeez.
And the groom is more than a decade older than her at 25 with a 14-year-old. And he got to take her home that night.
Damn.
Wow. They asked
Damn.
her if it would be difficult with her new husband. And she say, no, it will never be difficult because I want my family to be alive.
She's already assumed that burden, that responsibility. She's already assumed that. So in her head, it makes sense that she's saving her village, her family. You know what I mean? So for that,
Woo-wee.
she's willing to take that sacrifice. That's hard on a 14-year-old.
That's extremely hard.
Yeah, very, very hard, you know. It's sad. That's sad, Jay. I hope the next story is a bit lighter because this is really sad.
Yeah, this one was messed up. Try to switch it up. But you know, this is something that I was saying just so that, you know, if anybody may want to help or something, it said it costs $15 a month to feed a school child in South Sudan. For the price of 4 or 5 cups of coffee, a child can be ensured an education and options beyond early parenthood. So if anybody wants to support or try to help, I'm going to put this link in there. And, you know, $15 a month really can't do much here, but you may be able to help somebody.
Yeah, you just want to make sure, you know, the foundation is one that's given directly to the aid as opposed to whatever their quote unquote research is. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's the problem with what we got here is that we done been scammed so much. We don't know what to do and believe.
Right.
So, speaking of scams, this scam went the opposite way. So normally it's people scamming a business or people scamming other people. Well, this time the business did get scammed, but they did it to themselves. And I want to know, what would you do and what would you all out there go and do? And Kendall, it does say that the money goes to support the child. I didn't look into the percentages, but I did put the link there for you to investigate. But I know it's some people here with some really good hearts, and $15 a month is nothing to try to help somebody in a situation like that. So it's a good point to that story. Maybe somebody can help. Hey, if $15 can feed one person and they don't have to go into that type of stuff, you don't know what type of impact you could have had in that person's life.
Right.
You know. So this worker disappears after he was accidentally paid more than 300 times his salary. So you're supposed to get, for example, $1,000 on your check. You got 300,000. You gonna get the money back, or you gonna bounce and quit your job?
Offshore accounts. I done researched it all already. Let's go.
Right.
I mean, no, they know who he is, so you know it's sad. It's sad.
But this wasn't in America. He was in Chile. And he submitted his resignation and could not be found after his job accidentally paid him 330 times his salary because of a payroll error.
That's not his fault, Jay. That's not his fault. And he shouldn't be responsible.
But he knew it wasn't his money. It's
not his fault.
He caught himself. Let me tell you the story. So he was working at this he was a dispatch assistant at this meat manufacturer.
Oh gosh.
He got paid $165,398.851 Chilean pesos, or equal to $180,000 for his month of May. He was only supposed to get 545. So you're supposed to get $550, and you got 180,000. Now, initially, he alerted his manager of the massive overpayment. That's where he messed up at. But he was trying to do the right thing. But they kind of dragged their feet. And they did tell Human Resources, who asked him to go to his bank and get the money and return it.
No, they could take back the money.
Yeah, if I go and pull that money out and I got it in my hand,
I'm not
it's
giving it. Now you looking for me to go with the money now. Come on
right.
now.
Exactly.
Why you didn't just retract it? No, if you make me take it out, I'm out of here. Later, Chile.
Chili Willy.
Hello.
It said
I'm
he
out.
did agree to go to the bank the next day, but instead he kept the money and ignored all the communications from his employer over the next few days. And then he had offered his resignation through a letter sent to the company by his attorney. And he has not been heard from since. He probably called an attorney like, do I have it to give it back? They're like, no, it's yours. He like, bounce, I'm out.
What attorney would really, approve that? Like, that doesn't make sense to me, Jay.
I know, right? It said that the business, the company filed a complaint against him, alleging he was misappropriating funds, but no arrests have been made so far. So
Yeah,
did he misappropriate or did they misappropriate the funds?
They did. The fault is absolutely theirs. They did, and he gets a dub for that. Well, they get a dub for that. Sorry.
I know, right? Man, I wish that would ever happen to me from a job.
Yeah, man. Right. You take that money right back.
Right. The only thing that did happen to me from a job is that when I had quit working there, because I used to get my checks in the mail and they would send it, and I got paid once a month at this job. It's a big company too. Once I quit, they sent me 2 times, 2 months in a row, paycheck, even though I wasn't working there no more. And I went and cashed that shit with the quickness.
Immediately.
For real. It wasn't that much compared to that. It was just my regular pay.
Gave it to me, so thanks.
Right. But it did come back to bite me though, because then that happened and then they withdrew the money and put my account in the negative. But they only got one of them and took the money. They didn't get both. And they withdrew the money and it put me in the negative, and it was all kind of problems. And I'm like, why y'all do that? Why y'all get the money back?
You gave it to me. Exactly. It's mine.
They like, well, they requested it. I'm like, I ain't had no money, that amount in my damn thing. Why y'all get that? I'm good. That money gone. They sure gave it back. I was mad as hell. And of course, it wasn't during the time when you can, be affording that, as always.
Exactly.
I need a little sip of that gin. All right, let's take a look at some of these IG videos.
Okay.
All right, I got so many good videos that people been sending me. And let's see what we got. Let's see. Barika sent me so many good things.
Yeah, Barika be on point.
I know, right? All right. This woman is talking about she would never put her son's father on child support.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what she's talking about.
My baby father on child support. Well, I'm gone, he's gone, or the baby's gone. We have to communicate because I believe in family. So until one of those things happen, that man needs to be your friend. And you can't build a friendship when you get the courts involved to put him on child support to make these small ass payments because you're low key living off the payments. Child support to be spiteful and to, try to help maintain their life. I'm not built for that. Okay. I would rather just work a little bit harder and deal with the headache of having to work a little bit harder or go a little bit harder than to put my baby daddy on child support. I'm not doing it. I'm not putting my baby. I'll never put my baby father on child support.
All right, what you think about what she said? Is she just talking in the ideal world, or could that be possible for most people?
I think that the jaded mentality wouldn't allow it to be possible for most people, but I agree with her. Even if we're friends or not friends, I'll take the responsibility because, one, the negative note from child support. I don't need that negativity over me nor my child. And my family setting too, you don't do child support. We make it happen for ourselves if need be, for those people that are in those situations. You know what I mean? So I do agree with her, but the part that I don't agree with is she's talking on an amicable basis. A lot of people who go through that take men or women, take the other person, the other parent, because they beefing or they hurt or they angry. She's saying that I'm supposed to be, you know, we're supposed to be friends. But if you're not friends, will her opinion change at that point? But nonetheless, I don't do that. Me personally.
Right. Gina got a good point. She say the babies can't eat off friendship. She sound crazy.
Yeah, the part that she was saying is, you know, the friendship part is like, I'm not too sure about that, because like I said, most people don't get in. If you amicable, why child support?
Right. So she, in my opinion, had good points and had some counteractive points
At the same time.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Now, if you're in a relationship where you all are friends still and can communicate, and he will willingly give money and things to help, you know, raise that child, then of course, why would you put him on child support? That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
You know, now if you are, she's talking about she would rather work a little harder. That's fine, but at the same time, it takes two to make a child. And you can still work hard and do whatever you want to do, but so what? That means that the other party doesn't have to do anything. You know,
sometimes, you know, like to me, I think the headache isn't worth it, you know, because child support has such a negative stigma. It's just gonna be pure animosity, you know.
It eliminates a headache in the sense that now we don't have to talk about this no more.
Well, I guess so. I mean,
yeah, now I don't have to call you. We don't have to argue. You don't have to say this or that. It's automatically done. The only problem that a lot of people have with child support is that they feel once that they paying it, well, now I don't have to communicate or be in that child's life anymore because I send money.
Right. And that's their parental role.
But if they think that way, they probably wasn't going to be worth a damn and be around anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it is what it is. But if you think because you send a little money, I did my part, you know, that money doesn't teach the kid life lessons and help them through their hard times and things.
Right.
Yeah. Money just makes sure your kid can have the right clothes or shoes or food or go to this, you know, after school programs or whatever the things that, you know, you may want to do for your child. So,
right. I agree.
Yeah. All right, here go another video. Let's take a look at this one right here. It's about the gas prices being thugged out. Let's see.
Thugged out gas prices? How's that?
Take money.
You put $40 in here, it's like you can put none. I'm trying to take all your money. I told you because you should have bought a freeze. I don't care how much money you make. My gas prices make so none of y'all bank accounts, bro. I know y'all tired of these prices, but somebody got to do it. And oh yeah, I ain't trying to hear about them other bills. I knew you had bills before I raised the prices. Yeah. So electricity bill, you too. Water bill, you too. You too. All your bills. This how we do it since y'all wanted to be outside.
This how we do it since y'all wanted to be outside. How them gas prices looking in New York? I know you ain't a driver, but what do you think people been complaining? How has it been going out there?
Yeah, it's crazy everywhere, you know, but it is what it is. As far as I'm concerned, ain't nobody parking up their car.
I hear that. It's hard to give up a car when you're a car rider. You know,
right? You're giving up your car, so you know. I guess you got to make adjustments, and depending on where, you know, you just got to make financial adjustments because it's not that you know readily have it sometimes, but you know, financial adjustments in times like these.
Right. How many people consider giving up their car because gas prices was high.
Let me see that.
I know, right?
Ain't nobody stopping driving.
Yeah, that definitely would be a new one. All right. Somebody sent me this video right here. I didn't get to check it all the way out, but they normally send me funny stuff. So let's see what this is.
Step on his feet. Step on mine. I apologize. No apologize. Step on his feet. There ain't no apology. Let him feel what the NFL going to feel like.
Oh shoot!
Step on my damn porch.
This looks like some New York subway.
Step on his feet.
He did some woo like Ric Flair.
Seriously. Step on my damn porch.
It look like Michael Irvin.
He does look like him.
Look at the white lady. Oh no, honey. Michael Irvin, daddy need to chill.
I'm done. Look, so see somebody said that. I'm done. I don't know where this is, Jay. This don't look like our train station. Our train.
Mount up. He got the regulators. That white lady scared for her life. Her husband ain't thinking nothing about what's going on. He got her on the back. She want to get in the inside of him.
Hello, she want to move now. She just want to disappear.
This how the New York trains be?
I don't see the signs that's showing me that's our train.
The man talking is the sign.
That ain't the sign, Jake.
He said, "What's your name?" He gonna write his name down.
I'm done. Gina, ask Gina. That don't look like our trains. We got different things in there that I'm not seeing.
Step on my damn porch.
Hey, he said, "Let me see how the NFL feels." What?
He done lost his mind. He's having a bad day.
Gina said that really don't look like ours.
It don't look like ours. No, it don't.
It's cleaner at the top.
Stop it, Jay. Stop it.
That's exactly what it is. It don't have all those little holding things to hold on to, handles.
Yeah.
One bar. Woo! He hit him with a Ric Flair. Michael Irvin. That dude was not playing. Somebody said Michael Irvin, daddy need to chill. Oh no.
That's crazy.
All right, now this Rhode Island Senator Tiara Mack is trying to encourage more citizens to vote.
Okay.
I think that's a beautiful thing. More people should get involved, and I really, really support her way to get guys to vote. Get your booty to the vote.
God. I knew you was coming with some craziness. It's a beautiful thing. I'm like, wait, oh my Lord. What?
She said twerk. She gonna twerk something.
What? Why would she do that?
Look at her. Go ahead, mama. What?
I'm not mad at her, but come on, like, they gonna vote her out. They gonna vote her out. They can't take it. What? So wait, what? I don't get it.
She supposed to be openly LGBTQ. Twerking for votes.
So what does that do? It's not like if I'm you're gonna twerk at the voting center. You understand? Maybe that's different if you be like, well, I'm gonna do this when you come down here or something. How's that gonna get you to vote?
Right.
I'm just gonna vote against you.
Do you think now Abigail, I don't know who she is, but she said Tiara Mack is why blacks aren't taken seriously. The only way to gain votes from black people is to use celebrity endorsements, ebonics, twerking, and emotions, not logic, policies, or candid conservations. Do you think this hurts black folks from being taken seriously?
Of course, yes. But do I think that this goes for all of us? No, it doesn't, because 9 out of 10 times the voting population is not looking at this. You know what I mean? The people who were interested in the twerking and the bubonics or whatever, to be
They
honest, they
don't
ain't
vote.
out to vote. You know what I mean? So, but it does not paint a good picture. I don't want my senators' crutches out to road, Jay.
I don't know. No, I'm just playing. I don't know.
I
Actually,
don't want my
that
senator
shows,
doing this stuff here. I don't want to see her hind parts.
I think that shows dedication. She ready to put her ass on the line for her people. That's what I saw in that video.
I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so done.
She put all that ass on the line.
She put exactly for what? Well, you know what? She's representing the LGBTQ, so let them deal with her.
I was wondering, is that a tattoo on her leg or
It
something
could be
else?
a birthmark. I looked at it too, Jay. See, we looking at the wrong thing here. We looking at the wrong.
What is
That's
that?
not making me want to vote. It wants to make me know, is that a birthmark? Where you got that thing from? What is it?
I know. She was watching P Valley. Which, just to let y'all know, I do got a new co-host with P Valley coming with that fire. My girl Kelly.
I'm all caught up. I'm all caught up, Kendall. Okay, I'm all caught up. And we are
at rule 62.99. You better catch up with that Pank.
Listen, Jay had me binging P Valley. I mean, he didn't have me, but he didn't know that I have a little obsession with binging, right? So once I start, because I need to know more, my eyeballs, at least my eyeballs weren't hurting me. But I watched from the first season, episode 1 to current yesterday, and I'm so mad that I wasn't watching P Valley from before, Jay. I'm sorry. Even though you told me watch P Valley, I'm sorry. You know, I have my reservations, but it truly is a good show. I can't wait for us to do the review.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? We're gonna do like a immediate response.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll do it on Sunday and do the first reaction.
First reaction. Okay, yes. I'm nervous about it. I'm not gonna lie. You know, never had to talk about anything other than our thoughts before, but I'm excited, Jay. I'm fully excited. P Valley on Sunday night. First reactions. Boom, bam, bam. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Why, Gina?
Gina, you could have been
Gina,
up here.
no.
Gina, you know you could have been came on. You know, we done talked about it before.
Mm-hmm. Come through, Gina.
Yeah. Gina,
Let's talk about it in this way, Gina. Let's come on after. We could talk about it because I feel like because I saw it yesterday, I got so much to express. You know what I mean? So we're going to talk after.
Gina, you can be on every show if you wanted to. What are you talking about?
Listen, Gina pulling our legs right now, okay?
I know, right?
She's playing with us. She know she the original OG, triple OG, okay?
All right. It's gonna be at 10 o'clock as always on Sunday, and I'll be talking about the first reaction for P Valley. Who knows? Maybe Gina may pop up.
I hope so.
But definitely me and Kelly will be coming through. So
because Gina be knowing the facts. Do you understand? That's the thing. I'm a newcomer, but Gina be knowing the facts.
Definitely. All right, I got another video right quick before we get up out of here. Shout out to my brother Big Jimmy. He sent this video. Hey, you know, sometimes you be having a good ass sleep. It's always somebody that want to have a good laugh and waking you up. These people threw some firecrackers at this man. This dude thought he was back in Saigon or something. I don't know what the hell
he died, Jay. He died. I saw this one. He died.
Look at it, he got stiff. Thought he was breakdancing over here.
You couldn't tell him he didn't get shot up. He knew he just knew he got shot up.
He thought he was back in Beirut. Oh! This dude just laughing so hard.
That's pure wickedness. Pure wickedness, dude.
This is damn. You couldn't tell that man he wasn't dead.
I'm telling you.
He woke up with a new outlook on life. Forget about Saul. Just catch people when they sleep, throw this, and they will wake up with a new outlook on life.
Oh, God.
Straight up. This dude didn't know what was going on. Look at him. He tried to do the crazy leg, the stanky leg up in here. Look at him.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm telling you, man, that guy got every shot. He got every shot in his chest. He felt it. He felt it. I felt it for him. Okay, I felt it.
Boy, crazy legs thought it was over, boy.
I'm done.
Turned into Arnold Schwarzenegger. Chopper!
Hot mess. Hot mess.
You go the last one for the night before we get up out of here. Time fly. Let's see what little man got going on.
Okay.
Little man got some hands. Ah! He done let the old heads hype him up. We ain't see when the bully came and took that stuff out of his pocket next.
Okay, we didn't see what the bully did to that eye.
Right. Like he got hands. All right, let's see how many people we got with the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. We got 15 people. Come on, y'all. Got to get more next time.
Let's get more for Sunday night. P-Valley, first reactions. We're going to done the place, okay? I'm so excited.
Definitely, definitely. So everybody, y'all have a good weekend. I want everybody to be safe out there.
Yes.
And I'll see y'all Sunday with that P-Valley review and some other stuff. So y'all just going to have to tune in to see.
That's right. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
There you go. Definitely. All right. Everybody be safe out there. And I'll see y'all Sunday with my lovely Kelly Lee by my side.
That's right.
Y'all be safe. Deuces. We out of here.
Later, guys.